Personal finance expert and MeVest founder Lesley-Anne Scorgi joining us on Canada Now. And Lesley-Anne, a recent article of yours in The Star discusses game-changing gift ideas for the holiday season.
I gotta tell you, when we get a gift, whether it's for Christmas time or for birthdays, and it is money and not another plastic toy, I am like bouncing off the ceilings with excitement. Not only will I not step on another toy car in the middle of the night when I'm trying to, run to the washroom or help my kids, but that kind of gift, the gift of a money contribution to my kids' RESP, is way more powerful than another plastic toy. So when I was preparing this article on like game-changing gift ideas, what I was thinking of is alternatives to things. We have a lot of things, and what could you give somebody or be gifted, you can ask, that would actually make a big difference in the life of the person that is getting the gift.
Yeah. And that would be money for RESPs, tuition. Those are a couple of things that would go a long way.
Absolutely. So, RESPs, for those who don't know, these are registered education savings plans. It's where when you put money in, you actually benefit from the Canada Education Savings Grant. You've known me for a long time, so you know that like when I hear grant, I hear free money, and then I go, oh, so great, right? So free money is a good thing, which is why I always say to if you're a gift giver, if the person has children, this is a fabulous gift idea, and your gift actually goes further because of the grant. But let's say that you're dealing with giving a gift to a youth who is past the RESP stage, so they're already enrolled in their program. Honestly, they might just need a little bit of money for tuition. That is a fabulous gift to give them money for tuition, or commit to paying for some of their books, or even, if they're in the science programs, that lab equipment, it can cost them a fortune. So those are really powerful gifts. I guarantee you they will never forget that kind of gift.
Yeah, and maybe you're buying something for someone that's a little bit older, that's out of school, that's kind of got their life up and going, but they're looking to make a big purchase. You could put some money towards that big purchase that they're making.
I love this. So like, think about the goal of the person who you're giving to. Maybe they want to have a family, but they're dealing with fertility issues, and they're outside the scope of what their benefit plans are covering. Giving money toward that effort is a beautiful gift. It is unusual, but it could change the game for an IVF or an IUI treatment. And then you're looking at people who would eventually buy a house. What a great gift to help them put money toward a down payment. That is like amazing. And then, there's just so many like big goals. And I even think of like when I was starting my business years ago, and my dad actually gave me a gift for my business. And it was to buy some equipment for my business. I'll never forget that gift. It made such a big difference. And these are, non-traditional, kind of unusual gifts of money, but with intent, they can change someone's life.
It's a leg up. And there's a lot of people out there right now that could use that leg up. And there's a lot of people out there right now that could use a little bit more care and more wellness. You could think about what would make a loved one feel better, have wellness in the forefront of your mind when giving a gift.
Totally. And I love this, like the gift of like a meditation app for somebody who might be struggling with anxiety or depression. What a beautiful gift. By the way, so many of them are on sale right now because we have deals going into the holiday season. These are giving deals. So what a beautiful gift. And then you think of Maybe what would make somebody well would be a gym membership or a piece of fitness equipment. I know when I was postpartum with my daughter, one of the gifts that my husband gave me was a new set of bands, the elastic, they're like training bands
Yeah.
to help as I was regaining strength. And it was just so simple, but so thoughtful. And it allowed me to be able to do that while I was on the move with her.
Yeah, you talk about gifts in which you can contribute money, in which you can spend money, for another person's well-being, one way or another. Time is something you talk about in this article in the Star. Maybe you could babysit for some new parents. Maybe you could spend some time with a senior who's looking for company.
Yeah, and I mean, I think of the kids out there who all they want is for you to go tobogganing with them and make a snowman. Your time is so valuable. Was chatting with one of my students just yesterday, and she's in a position where unfortunately she lost her job. So she has actually told her family that she's giving the gift of time this Christmas. So she has created cards for each of the family members, and she's put a time based gift in there. So for her sister, she's going to help her sister reorganize her cupboard. And for her
Nice.
brother, she is, because she's a personal trainer, she's actually
Yeah.
going to do some sessions with him. I thought that was just the most amazing gift. And that is now, obviously, these are wellness gifts as well, but you get time with the person and you don't have to spend money. Let's face it, like right now, there are rough economic waters that we are in, and they will continue to be rough. So, the gift of time, even if you haven't lost your job, might just be the right move if you're worried about it, so that you are able to keep your resources close to, the core of what you have to pay for.
Yeah, and it's funny to say, but for some, time is as valuable as a dollar right now. So to give a gift of that, I mean, that boy, that is really going above and beyond. It's a very thoughtful gift as well. Being thoughtful with money, charities needing our help right now. Lesley-Anne, you talk about that in the piece. Make a donation to a charity.
Absolutely. Think about what you and your family values and earmark some money into that charity. Here's a little pro tip. If you are traditionally employed, you may actually have a matching program through your employer. So when you give, your donation can be matched maybe 25% or even double. It's just such a great move. And of course, if you don't have money, volunteering is yet another way to give. Now, on like just beyond charity, but it's still really heartfelt. Another very conscious decision that you can make this year is when you are shopping, make sure that you are shopping with local vendors and local businesses. And they often have a give back component to what they are selling. So if you're buying a candle for $12, they might be able to take another dollar and give it to a charity. So you often see those kinds of give backs within local vendors, and also big ticket, but we're talking local because guess what? When you buy local this holiday season, that person turns around and they support their own family, they support their own community. And that is a cycle that just keeps on giving. So many different ways to make an impact, but these are ways I think you could change relationships, you can protect your finances and stay on budget and feel really, really good in the process.
And these gifts would be far more memorable as well. Check out mevest.ca, personal finance expert, Mevest founder, Hank and Dot's mom, Lesley-Anne Scorgie. Lesley-Anne, appreciate it as always, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.